Hey guys, it's Ivory. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm doing a full face of items under $15. I'm gonna be honest, most of the products are actually more towards the $10 range, but there were just like a couple of items that like just hit 15, so it had to be 15 and under, but really it's more around the $10 range. This is the look that I was able to create with all of the items. I just wanna say that I was actually requested a couple videos ago to do a Q&A, which I'm super excited that someone actually wants to know more about me, but you'll see soon enough, like I'm super boring, so you're gonna regret this. But anyways, I don't know what types of questions you guys want me to answer, so please comment down below what types of questions you have for me that you would like me to answer, and then hopefully in the next video I will be able to answer them for you. Before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Wednesdays and Sundays and post occasional bonus videos throughout the week. Let's just get right into the tutorial. For the eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. This one is the Armed and Gorgeous palette. I actually reviewed this before. I will put it up here in the suggested, but overall, to sum up, my review was that this palette is I have no idea what I'm doing. It was just a meh palette to me, but it is $15, and the ones that I did like, because I do like Ring the Alarm, I've already used that quite a few times, so I just want to mix it up. And before we forget, use code IvoryCherry to save absolutely no money on this palette. You're welcome. So first off, we're gonna go into the shade Top Secret right here, and I'm taking the e.l.f. blending eye brush. It is this very small bristled brush, and we are just gonna go right into it, and I'm just gonna start sketching the outline of my eye, and then when I get towards the end, I'm just gonna flick it out. So this is really just going into the socket of my eye, and actually a little bit higher. So first, I like to get the outline down, and then once I have a clear outline, I really pack it in. The shadow it blends away pretty easily, so I spend a lot of time going back and forth with this color, like as I blend, and then I'll go back with Top Secret and then re-intensify it. This is kind of a problematic shade, but I can't return it, so I'm gonna keep using this palette. But just know that it takes a little bit of elbow grease to get it to work. All right, and then once you have this swoopy shape, I'm gonna get this small fluffy brush, and I'm going in with both Secure as well as Agent. They're just two oranges. I didn't know which one to pick, so I just picked both. And I am going to blend the outer edges of Top Secret. To some people, this may be a little bit high, but I have really small eyes and very limited lid space, so I really like to utilize all the surface area that I have. And as you can see, as I blended away, the green kind of faded. So we're gonna go back in with Top Secret and then re-intensify. All right, and then next with a flat shader brush, I'm just gonna use some concealer. The lighter, the better. And I'm going to be cutting the crease with this. Okay, so a little bit of concealer goes a long way in my experience. Don't add too much. You can always reapply. And we're gonna be following the shape of the green. And it's okay if you go like a little bit too high. You can always add the green later. All right, and then with a different shader brush, I'm going in with the shade Guilt Trip right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and wet it. I actually ran out of the Slay All Day. I'm too lazy to repurchase, so I just refilled it with water. And the best part about filling it up with water is I could just keep spraying. I don't have to feel bad. Sometimes when I'm spraying with like my actual setting spray, I'm like, oh my God, like I have to repurchase this. Like I'm using up too much. So I would only do 1, 2, but now I'm just like, so I'm gonna apply this to basically the entire lid, everywhere where their concealer is. And I'm actually gonna leave a little gap in between the green. So it'll be just green, a sliver of concealer, and then the gold. And that is where this white is gonna come in. And it's okay if it goes a little bit higher. You can always just take a angled brush and re-intensify the concealer. Right, and then with the same brush, I'm gonna re-wet it, and I'm gonna go in with Classified. This is more of a separated glitter. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that right on top. The step isn't really necessary. They're not that big of a difference, but if I've learned anything about being a beauty channel is that if you wanna act like you know what you're doing, just add a bunch of unnecessary steps. So here we are. Doesn't it look like I know what I'm doing? Exactly. And then the last step, I'm gonna take this small angled brush. You could either use this for your brows or to create a wing, but I'm gonna take this And I'm gonna go in with VIP. It is this frosty white, and that is going directly on top of the concealer where the gap between this green and the gold is. And then with a pencil brush, I'm actually gonna take VIP and hit my brow bone as well, just because we have a lot of yellow going on. So I kind of just want to break it up and tie everything together with the white that's in between the colors, and then just bringing it back at the top. Did I say that was the last step? I'm wrong. I just like, hello. I have a wing going on down here. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Eyestudio gel liner. This is in the shade Blackest Black. I haven't done wings in so long just because I've been using tape, and it kind of creates that effect without actually having to do any work. So I'm like a little rusty. All right, and this step isn't necessary for everybody, but it is for me. So if you have a problem with your gel liner smearing in your inner tear duct, especially when you like open your eyes and then reclose them and it like transfers, get a black pressed powder. This is the Maybelline single shadow. I think it's called Midnight, or it's black, okay? It's just a matte black. And then with a tiny detail brush, I just set it so that it doesn't go anywhere. All right, and that is pretty much it. All right, we're gonna move on to our base now. For primer, I'm going in with the Loreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. And I'm just gonna apply this everywhere. You guys, as I'm filming, I just hit 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. I don't know what to feel like. I'm so excited, but I'm also anxious. I don't know. It just happens so fast that sometimes I think I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be back to 12. I started my channel, you know, 5 months ago, and I remember the days where I would get 1 subscriber every couple of days and I would be so excited about it. And now here we are many subscribers later, and I just keep thinking it's gonna go away. I'm so excited about the next milestones that we hit together, and just want to thank you so much for all your love and support. Every single comment and suggestion does not go unnoticed. And trust me, I am going to be doing something special for the 1,000 subscriber mark, so just hang tight. All right, so for primer, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I actually did a full review and wear test on this. I will also put it up in the suggested. I haven't had time to wear it since I reviewed it because I have so many other foundations. If you don't want to watch the video, that's fine. I'll just say right now that I really enjoyed this foundation, but I was afraid that it was breaking me out because I got these weird bumps at the end of the day. So I'm gonna actually wear this again today, and I won't check in, but I'll leave in the comments below whether or not it broke me out again so that we can confirm whether or not this is the culprit. And then next for concealer, I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Medium 22. This might be one of my favorite drugstore concealers thus far. It's just super creamy and it blends really easily, and the coverage is really great. And of course, we can't forget the price. The price is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that with a beauty sponge. All right, and then right after we blend the concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and set with my Coty Airspun. Wow, okay. I went a little heavy with the powder today. And then while everything is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows. I'm using the Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil. I don't really wanna do like an eyebrow tutorial just because I don't really fill them in the same way. My method isn't probably right. Like I just really just kind of scribble in where I think it's a little bit bald, and I go 1, 2, 3, and then I spoolie it out. Like that's it. You just kind of go and then 1, 2, 3, and then you brush it out, and that's my brow. So there you go. You just got another tutorial within a tutorial. All right, let's finish off the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Prowl. It is this dark brown. And I'm gonna use that to tightline my lower lash line. And then without adding any product, the brush that I used for these orangey shades, I'm just gonna use it to smoke out this brown. And if you feel that there's no product left on the brush, just go ahead and lightly go into the pan and just smoke it out. All right, and then with the pencil brush that I used for VIP, I'm gonna go into Coin right here, and I'm gonna use that to add to my inner corner. Out of all the shades in here, Coin is my favorite. It's like a true yellow shimmer. Like it's not gold, it's yellow. All right, to add a little bit of color back to my face, I'm gonna go in with the Fit Me pressed powder. And I'm just gonna take this giant brush and I'm just gonna wipe away the bake. And this is basically going everywhere where I don't have concealer. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm gonna use this to contour my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, and my jawline. That freaking lawnmower guy, like, it's been quiet all day and now he's here. Okay, like, I'm starting to think he really doesn't want me to film. All right, I had to wait for him to stop. Watch, he just starts right now. Whatever. We're gonna move on to blush. I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. This is in the shade Mellow Wine. And I can't decide between this and the Milani Luminoso, but they're both under $15, so I think that it's okay to just do both. Oh my God, he's back. See, what did I say? Sabotaging me. All right, and then after I've applied blush, I'm gonna go in with my setting powder again, and I'm just gonna carve out my cheekbones. I'm gonna go ahead and set my brows. I'm using the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, and I'm just gonna quickly comb this through the hair. For both my top and bottom lashes, I'm gonna use the Loreal Telescopic. This is in Blackest Black. For lips, I'm gonna go in with the matte Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipsticks. This is in the shade Seductress. I really like how opaque this is. The color is really nice. I will say the one thing I don't really like about this liquid lipstick is it takes a while to dry down. And if you add more than 2 coats, it's pretty sticky. Like when you do like this, it'll just like, your lips will stick together. At least with this color. I only have one, but that is my experience with this liquid lipstick. And lastly, for lashes, I'm actually using the Ardell Demi-Wispies. These are quickly my favorite lashes to use now. I actually went ahead and changed my lip color because I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of nudes. I'm the weird one. And if it's nude, I need it to be like a very colorful nude. So I think this is actually a little bit better. I'm using the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. This is in the shade Gimme Mocha. This is still under 15 bucks, so I'm not cheating. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like this video, and also feel free to comment down below what other types of videos you'd like to see from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!